Just a thought on you guys. Obviously, you guys are perfect on the road so far. What are you guys doing on the road that maybe hasn't translated at home in your opinion so far?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a home or road thing,
Yeah.
more kind of circumstance in the season probably this early on. But I thought, when we got on the road, we got to playing, I think our way with speed, tracking back hard. Everybody was kind of on the same page. And I thought we played a couple good games at home. We lost that one to Jersey, I think there at the end of the game. But I thought overall that was a good game. And then Dallas, it was probably our worst game of the year. We were just, nothing clicked. We just didn't have it. And over the course of 82 games, that happens. You don't overthink that. But now it's a good test for us, on the road for four against four really good teams, and a big one against Washington.
Yeah, these are some tough buildings you're coming into.
Yeah.
It's not a duck walk anymore coming out here. You just obviously look at it one game at a time and not get too far ahead of yourself.
No, it's exciting. Like you want to play against teams like that in buildings that have rowdy fans, and that's the best way to test yourself, and you always get up for games like that. So it'll be a really good road trip, and we're excited to get going here.
That's right. Sorry, go ahead, Tom.
Getting on the road, maybe get your focus back from after a game last night, get your tension back.
For sure, yeah. That's one of the games where you wish it was a back-to-back almost, so you can kind of flush it, right? But yeah, we think great practice today. It's good to be here the day early and get acclimated to the East Coast time zone, and a big one against Washington tomorrow.
Going up against Ovechkin, is that still special? One of the best players in the game, Hall of Famer. What's it?
Yeah, no, I mean, early on in the career, I think my first road game was actually here. I remember the crowd was crazy, and you're playing against like Ovi and Backstrom, and as a young kid, I think it was like 15, 16. It was a year, so when you're that young, it's like, whoa, you're playing against Ovi, guy you watch. But I've been in the league for a while now, so he's a great player, obviously. I think he just broke a record for franchise goals, which is pretty wild, honestly, in this era to do it. So, future Hall of Famer, and it's always fun going against him.
When you look at him and Crosby and what they're still doing at this stage of their careers, their teams are kind of trying to still win, but they're the centerpieces still, and not like just drag. Yeah. They're still great players, right? Is it kind of amazing to see the two of them, what they've been able to do?
Yeah, just the longevity of being as good as they are for as long as they have been, and I think being able to kind of adapt, because over the course of their careers, the game has changed a lot, and their ability to stay at the top of the league, while the game changes, is credit to them as generational talents, and Stanley Cup champions and all the accolades that they have. So.
Believe it or not, go ahead. Believe it or not, Connor is going to play in his 500 games tomorrow. So you played against him, you played with him. In 500 games, what kind of oversimplified, but what impact has he had in the league in those 500 years, 500 games?
He's 500 games, and how old is he? He's 25? Yeah, so it's pretty awesome. I think it's a pretty big milestone, 500. And he's done it really quickly, obviously, and in that time, paced the league in pretty much every stat, right? So just I think his work on the ice speaks for itself, and playing against him, you got a first-hand experience at that with the Canadian division and whatnot, and then being his teammate, you kind of see how much work goes into being the player that he is and the person that he is, and he's got the talent, but the work ethic is unmatched as well.